गुरुर् ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरुर साक्षात परम ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तो आप सोच रहे होंगे कि आज मैंने इस श्लोक से कैसे स्टार्ट किया। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हेलो एंड वेलकम टू अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ बातचीत विद अक्षय। एंड द रीजन बिहाइंड स्टार्टिंग विद दिस श्लोका, क्योंकि आज हम बात करने वाले अ बॉन्डिंग बिटवीन स्टूडेंट एंड टीचर। और इस टॉपिक पे बात करने के लिए आज मेरे साथ है मेरे प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर संदीप राठौर। सो वेलकम संदीप सर।
Thank you so much, Akshay. It's really wonderful to get connected on this platform with you.
Thank you, sir. So almost everyone has a favorite teacher. What causes us to still cherish this bond and powerful sentiments of respect and affection for those individuals who were responsible for mentoring us? The answer is quite simple. It's how the student-teacher bond was developed, nurtured, and given space to evolve. So welcome again, sir. And we will start with this. Sir, first of all, tell us something about yourself to our listeners.
Well, Akshay, I have done my schooling. I born and raised in Nanded, which is a place in Marathwada. After completing master's degree there, I came here in Pune, complete another master's degree, that is MBA in business administration. And I found this place, really so loving and pleasant. So I felt like getting settled here, and then it started all with Pune.
Yes, great. Sir, did you always dream of becoming a professor? या कुछ और बनना चाहते थे आप?
Answer to this question is very simple. I had a passion for teaching since my school days, and my school teacher has really kept a strong impact on me. So in the teaching profession of this is considered to be a noble work, noble profession, one of the noble profession. So in this profession, I am by choice, not by chance. And I consider myself to be the luckiest one.
So we are lucky enough to have you with us. Sir, बहुत सारे कॉलेज में ना student don't even recognize their professor, but in Garware, every single individual from college knows you. How do you maintain that bond with students?
If everybody recognizes me, not only at Garware but in other places where I used to work, so I consider myself to be the luckiest one. And the answer to your question is, you don't need to put extra effort so that people will recognize you. You need to do your work sincerely. So that's it. You don't need to take extra efforts so that people will recognize, especially students.
Sir, which are the fundamental aspects of teaching and learning according to you?
Well, teaching is a profession that takes not only brain but also takes the heart. Good teachers knows that while it is crucial to explain the concepts thoroughly and have a comprehensive knowledge of the materials what he or she is teaching, having good bond with the student is what truly makes a difference. Successful teachers are those that have the ability to maximize the learning potential of all students in their class. So developing the positive relationship between a teacher and a student is the fundamental aspects of the quality teaching and student learning.
So as we know, there are many students who troll their professor. It takes place in every college. And I want you to tell, how does it personally affect a professor?
Frankly telling you, Akshay, it doesn't affect any professor personally, because trolling happens everywhere. We see on the social media X is trolling Y and Y is trolling Z for one or another reason. So it's everywhere. So nobody should take it personally.
Yes. So as you maintain this positive attitude, so next question is related to this: how a positive student-teacher bonding promotes a sense of belonging and encourages students?
See, positive student and teacher or teacher and student bonding, promotes a sense of belonging and encourages the student to participate cooperatively, Students develop the confidence to experiment and succeed in an environment where they are not restricted by the fear of failures. Teachers help the student in motivating and goal setting, and also can turn to them for advice and guidance. In fact, in Bollywood, we had a lot of movies which had taken the student and teacher bond as a center. Meaning some of them are like Tare Zameen Par, which was released in the year 2007, Chak De India. There are a lot many movies wherein it was been shown like if there's a strong bond between the teacher and the student, so student find the way to learn and grow and develop.
Yes. Sir, I had a personal question. This also, do teachers also learn from his students?
Absolutely, very nice question. I personally would love to answer this. See, the ability to forge a positive, powerful bonding between a student and the teacher may seem like difficult task first, but can be easily accomplished by creating a strong learning environment. The learning is not a one-way process alone. An effective learning environment is where all individuals involved and they learn from each other. While students learn a particular subject from a teacher, the teacher also learn how to improve his or her teaching skills and make the lessons more interesting by gaining insights from the student. In fact, many a time it happens like certain things we are also taught by the student to the teacher and makes this teaching and learning more simpler. It has happened many a time with me that I have learned a lot of things from my students.
Yes. Sir, you are the only professor which I know is active on social media with students. That makes you everyone's favorite. So how do you manage to do it?
As I had answered one of your question, to get recognized, you don't need to put extra effort. So to be an active on social media, you don't need to, put extra money, extra effort, nothing. You need to have liking towards it. And I really like, spending time on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. So not only the social media which connects me to my student, but also there are platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter also connects you with the rest of the world. So it's very essential and interesting if you get connect to the people.
Which qualities defines a positive bond between student and teacher?
Yeah, there are many qualities, but if we talk in particular, like many qualities define a positive bonding and pace waves on how to create a powerful student-teacher relationship. This can be possible with good communication, a safe learning environment, mutual respect towards the student, a positive and patient attitude, unbiased approach towards the students, and timely appreciation. The teacher having these qualities becomes a favorite among the students. Not all students are alike even. While some quickly grasp the concepts taught and take an active part in the learning process, and other may be shy, uninterested, or even sometimes they're downright disruptive. It happens many a time in the class, and this puts an additional responsibility on a teacher to create such an atmosphere where he's conducive to an interesting learning process. Is the teachers who are like sculptures, and students are the soft clay and ready to be molded into the masterpieces, right? So as Asteroid once rightly said, those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them. So this only gave them life and art of living well.
Yes. Sir, why, according to you, the teacher-student bond must be important, and why one should have at least one teacher, mentor, or guide in their lives?
Absolutely, as I mentioned in one of your question, like my school teacher has left a very strong impact on my life.
Yes.
So as we know, a teacher teach their student for more than just academics. There are many things which are been taught by the teacher to the student. Many students need good mentors in their lives. Some students they come from the home where they need an individual who can make them understand the value of their time, money, education, and many more things. wherein student needs to realize, right? And teacher makes student to realize those things. So student also needs someone
Hmm.
as a teacher who can start each day by sharing the good things happening around you, and then the student can do the same. This has the emotional benefit of creating a positive atmosphere that feels safe for learning and risk taking to the student, and student will remember the teacher for how one can make them feel. And more than the academics, the student will remember the bond with their favorite teacher who has left a strong impact on their lives. Especially talking in case with me, my school teacher, Madekar madam, who is the principal now, and my PhD guide, Dr. Apurva Palkar madam, has left a strong impact on me. Another way, if you want me to tell, experience and failure are the best teacher. Like your experience, and once you get, you should take it as a learning, and it's going to be the best teacher for you.
So what does it take then? How should one can bring about such difference in the classroom that creates an everlasting, powerful bonding between a student and teacher?
Yeah. Some timeless, elements of strong student-teacher bondings are, if you want me to name them, there may be around three. The first one is the consistent communication. Like consistent communication is the most vital element, as it serves to create a connection between the teacher and the student. A teacher who understands the problem of his or her student and then shapes his or her teaching style in order to interact in a better way with the student can be the successful. But this takes not only simple observation, but the communication, of course. Teacher can't understand every problem of every student in their classroom, but a general idea grasped from the trouble point and insight into behavior can go a long way in shaping a good two-way communication with the student by the teacher. The most of the teacher communicate well, the higher is the chance of fast and effective learning at the student's end. Yeah. And the second one, if you want me to name, is an emotional safe learning space, creating an open learning environment where different opinions are equally respected, and where there is no fear of ridicule from the one peer to the other, or from peer to the teacher. Is crucial, building a good student teacher bonding. So student need to feel safe when asking questions, safe in belief that they won't be taunted in the class, or criticized, and that the questions or the comment will be answered with the patience by the teacher with respect to the students. And the last one, if you want me to name, is the mutual respect and trust. Of course, they need to have a mutual respect between the student and the teacher. So mutual respect and the trust are the fundamentals of any lasting bonding, whether it is student-teacher bond or anything else. A student-teacher interaction that is based merely on academic progress or behavioral management creates the inhibitions within the student and stifle the true relationship building. So those teachers that show the respect towards their student and a keenness to help them through their difficulties becomes the object of the respect themselves, and triggers a drive among students to learn and make their teachers proud. So telling students that they have the ability to do well, and praising them often with smile, words of applause, or patiently conversation, even then celebratory applauses, will all lead to motivating a student further and accomplish their goals.
Yes. So next question is quite controversial. As you know, many of us say कि ये सर मेरे फेवरेट है, और ये सर का फेवरेट हूँ मैं, पर सच में क्या फेवरेटिज्म एग्जिस्ट करता है क्या? As per teacher's view,
it doesn't exist in between student and teacher. See, this is also called as a disparity, and disparity in learning is a barrier to the academic performance. Whether you're talking about the technology access to the literature or related socioeconomic trends, equity matters a lot. Like creating favorite and focusing on those individuals can create resentment among those who feel marginalized and left out. So focusing equally on all students in class will no doubt lead to a powerful student and teacher bonding for everyone.
Yes, sir. Sir, what process do you use to analyze each and every student behavior-wise?
Well, it's quite simple. How students are analyzed from teacher's point of view are the basic things like if the assignment is given to you and if you submit it before the deadline, which has been given by the teacher, the way you behave, the way you talk with the peer members, with the faculties. So these are some basic things
Yes.
which are considered by the teachers to analyze the students' behavior.
Sir, your 2 cents on what a teacher expects from his students.
Well, it's quite simple. Teacher always expect from his student like he should submit his assignment on time. Most importantly, he should be he should be cool, calm, and he should be dedicated to the task which has been given to him or her. Simple thing.
Yes, sir. Sir, how have you been journey as a teacher? And is there any special moment with your student which is your favorite till now?
I have a lot of, but on this platform, I would really love to quote an example which will motivate many of the students, those who never turn up to their teachers. What had happened, Akshay, once upon, there was a guy who had 5 subjects back out of 6, and he had come to me and said, I wanted to cancel my admission. Then I went on, inquiring basic stuff like, what your dad does, what your mom does, and this and that. Then he told me whole story, and I found like he's not belonging from a very sound financial background. And then I shared some of the tips wherein there may be the study interest could generate it, and then he found those tricks to be the easy one. And after the backlog examination and when results came out, he came to me saying, sir, out of 5 I have cleared 4 subjects, and now I don't want to cancel my admission. I want to complete my degree. And now he's working at a managerial level in a multinational company, and which really a true moment wherein I feel like as a teacher I got success.
Yes, sir. Sir, so we are at the end of the podcast. So I want you to share a message to our listeners.
See, this is the phase wherein most of you guys, especially the people of you guys, are into a teenage, and you have many things to do. You have a lot of energy and potential. But for your listeners, I want to leave a message here like believe in yourself and have faith in you. Always remember that when you're learning, when you're creating an atmosphere for you, always remember that you have your siblings, you have your parents, and they have a lot of expectations from you. So always remember that you need to be responsible. You need to deliver something back to the society. You need to give something back to the nation. So always have faith in you. Have always something to achieve. That's what a message I wanted to give to your listeners. And at the last, I can only tell you a well said quote by Clay Benford. He said, "You can teach a student a lesson for a day, but if you can teach him to learn by creating curiosity, he will continue the learning process as long as he lives." So this is the message from my side to your listeners.
Great, sir. So, sir, thank you, sir. Thank you for giving us your valuable time.
It was really amazing experience for me to talk to you on this platform, and thank you so much once again for inviting me.
Thank you, sir. तो थैंक यू लिसनर्स फॉर लिसनिंग टू अस. बने रहिए, अगले एपिसोड में फिर मिलेंगे किसी नए आर्टिस्ट के साथ किसी नए टॉपिक पे. टिल देन स्टे सेफ, स्टे होम.